Raj Shamani controls a media footprint reaching hundreds of millions. In modern entrepreneurship and content creation, he operates at the highest tier of influence. But at 16, the reality was a lack of confidence and heavy family debt. His direction came from a single philosophy held by his father. Whatever field you enter, you must work with enough intensity to reach the top. His drive was not fueled by a vague desire for status. It was built on the immediate threat of financial ruin and an urgent need to pull his family out of an unstable environment. When his father's business hit a wall, the trajectory of a normal adolescence was erased. He had to step in and accept responsibility for his family's future. He spent his days selling soaps door to door, learning the mechanics of street-level sales and cold communication. These were the raw skills required for basic survival. Operating under the daily threat of failure changed his priorities. He stopped seeking comfort and began seeking growth with a singular focus. This phase built a high-velocity work ethic. It created the engine that would eventually drive every venture he launched. Once the immediate crisis passed, he shifted his focus towards self-improvement, identifying the self-doubt that would limit his long-term potential. He dedicated himself to exhaustive reading, forced himself into high-pressure public speaking until the anxiety lost its power. Those repetitions changed his performance. His communication became a tool that eventually led to a selection as a speaker at the United Nations. Standing at that podium served as a validation. It provided evidence that his strategies for personal growth were effective on a global stage. The Figuring Out podcast began as a strategic way to gain direct access and learn the specific processes they use to achieve scale. In the early stages, securing guests was a struggle. He had to use every communication skill he possessed to convince industry leaders that his platform was worth their attention. The strategy worked. He was soon discussing global talent and business scale with figures like Bill Gates. He analyzed the creator economy and the management of human attention with Jimmy Donaldson. He explored the specific traits required to dominate a discipline by studying the psychology of athletes like Michael Phelps. He pushed his research into macro geopolitics and global leadership through conversations with Emmanuel Macron. Every interaction served to refine his internal model for navigating power and scale, shifting his perspective from theory to applied strategy. These interviews revealed a distinct line between those with a casual interest and those with a complete obsession. This obsession engine is common among top performers. It requires 3 constant inputs: sacrifice, delayed gratification, and irrational belief. Delayed gratification is the primary barrier, identifying who will endure the process and who seeks an immediate exit. Maintaining this intensity requires significant personal sacrifice. It often means operating in isolation, far removed from normal societal expectations. When this level of focus is sustained, success shifts from a matter of luck to a matter of endurance. As influence grows, the level of scrutiny increases. This is a constant reality for anyone operating at this scale. He has faced public backlash and the high-stakes pressure of speaking to a national audience, where every statement is analyzed and critiqued. He treats these controversies as stress tests. They provide feedback that allows him to adapt his character and harden his business operations. In the modern era, the measure of success is the ability to adapt and continue moving forward while under intense pressure. His journey provides a set of consistent rules. Execution is more valuable than ideas, and discipline is more reliable than talent. He has moved into a position where he actively shapes the trajectory of modern Indian entrepreneurship, dictating conversations that will define the industry's future. The most significant outcome of this journey is found elsewhere, beyond the metrics of wealth or fame. His ultimate legacy is the personal transformation he underwent. He documented a way to escape mediocrity, and he continues to share that process with millions of others.